Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the European Tuvik, a creature that's often overlooked but incredibly unique. Let's start with the external features of this amazing animal. The European Tuvik, scientifically known as Siona intestinalis, is a type of tunicate, which means it's a marine invertebrate that looks a bit like a sea squirt. It has a sac-like body, usually around 4 to 6 inches long, with TWO siphons on one end. One siphon is for taking in water, and the other is for expelling it. The body is covered in a tough, leathery tunic, which is where the name tunicate comes from. The tunic can be various colors, from grayish-brown to yellowish-white, depending on the environment. Now, let's talk about where you can find these fascinating creatures. European tuviks are found in the northeastern Atlantic Ocean, including the coasts of Europe, as well as the Mediterranean Sea. They prefer to live in shallow, coastal waters, often attached to rocks, piers, and even boat holes. These creatures are pretty sedentary, but they do have a fascinating life cycle that involves a larval stage. The larvae are free-swimming and resemble tadpoles, with a tail and a rudimentary nervous system. After a few days, they settle down on a suitable surface and undergo metamorphosis, losing their tail and developing their characteristic sac-like body. When it comes to nesting, European tuviks are solitary creatures. They don't form colonies like some other tunicates. Instead, they attach themselves to surfaces individually, filtering water and feeding on plankton. They can live for up to one year, and during that time, they play an important role in the marine ecosystem, helping to keep the water clean and providing food for other animals. So there you have it, a glimpse into the world of the European Tuvik. These creatures may not be the most glamorous, but they are definitely fascinating and play a vital role in their marine environment. Thanks for joining me on this exploration, and be sure to subscribe for more fascinating dives into the world of marine life. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the European tunicate, a creature that might not be as well known as its marine counterparts, but is just as intriguing. So, what exactly is a European tunicate? Well, it's a type of sea squirt, a filter-feeding marine invertebrate that belongs to the subphylum Tunicata. These creatures are often found attached to rocks, piers, and even boat holes in coastal waters. Now, let's talk about the external signs of this unique creature. The European tunicate has a sac-like body, typically ranging in size from 1 to 5 centimeters in length. It's covered in a tough, leathery outer layer called a tunic, which gives it its name. This tunic can vary in color, ranging from pale yellow to brown, depending on the species and its environment. One of the most interesting features of the European tunicate is its 2 siphons. These siphons act as its mouth and anus, allowing it to filter water and extract food. The incurrent siphon, located at the top of the body, draws water into the tunicate, while the excurrent siphon, located at the bottom, expels the filtered water. Now, let's move on to the fascinating way of life of the European tunicate. These creatures are filter feeders, meaning they obtain their nutrition by straining tiny organisms and particles from the water. They use their siphons to draw in water, which then passes through a complex system of gill slits. These slits trap food particles, which are then transported to the digestive system. The European tunicate plays a crucial role in the marine ecosystem. By filtering water, they help to remove excess nutrients and organic matter, contributing to the overall health of the environment. However, their populations have been declining in recent years, raising concerns about their future. What are the causes of this decline? Well, several factors are contributing to the dwindling numbers of European tunicates. One major threat is pollution. Runoff from agricultural and industrial activities can introduce harmful chemicals and toxins into the water, negatively impacting the health and survival of these creatures. Another significant threat is habitat loss. Coastal development, dredging, and other human activities can destroy or degrade the habitats that European tunicates rely on for survival. Climate change is also playing a role in the decline of these fascinating creatures. Rising sea temperatures and ocean acidification can stress tunicates, making them more susceptible to disease and predation. So, what can we do to protect the European tunicate? Conservation efforts are crucial to ensure the survival of this important species. One important step is to reduce pollution. This involves promoting sustainable agricultural practices, implementing stricter regulations on industrial emissions, and investing in wastewater treatment facilities. Protecting and restoring habitats is also essential. This can involve creating marine protected areas, restoring degraded coastal ecosystems, and minimizing the impact of human activities on sensitive habitats. Finally, raising awareness about the importance of European tunicates and the threats they face is crucial. By educating the public about these fascinating creatures and the role they play in the marine ecosystem, we can inspire action and support for conservation efforts. Remember, every individual can make a difference. By making conscious choices in our daily lives, we can help protect the European tunicate and ensure its future for generations to come.